A cube number is any number that results from multiplying a number by itself twice. I'm going to show you examples to explain this. Look at the following experiments. 1 multiplied by 1, multiplied by 1 again. What's the answer? 1. This one is a cube number. Another example. 2 times 2 times 2 again. What's the answer? 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. The answer is 8. This 8 is a cube number. Look at another example. 3 multiply 3, multiply 3 again. What's the answer? The answer is 27. This 27 is a cube number. So you see, I am multiplying each of these numbers by itself twice, twice, twice. You get that? That makes it a cube number. So you can simply explain a cube number as the answer you get when you multiply a number by itself 2 more times. That is a cube number. And a short way of expressing a cube is by writing the small number 3 on top of the right hand corner of the number you are dealing with. For example, if I want to express these numbers normally the way it is written as a cube, and which we should always adopt, instead of writing 1 times 1 times 1, I can simply write it as 1 with a small 3 on top. This is a power of 3. Let's look at 2. 2 will become 2 to the power of 3. 3 will become 3 to the power of 3. 4 will become 4 to the power of 3. And it continues that way. A simple way to call this number is 1 cubed, 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 4 cubed, etc. 1 cube simply represents the same thing as 1 times 1 times 1. And you know it, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 cubes simply means the same thing as 2 times 2 times 2. And everything is going to be the same thing as 8. So instead of writing this long process at the middle, we can just jump to the answer. For example, instead of saying 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3, then it's equal to 27, I can jump all the processes at the center and say that 3 cubed is the same thing as 27. That's it. Instead of saying that 4 cubed is 4 times 4 times 4 before writing the answer, I can simply say that 4 cubed is the same thing as 64. So I can do the other process mentally and then write the answer. You see what that means? Writing a cube number is very easy, right? Let me see if you can do these ones. Can you try typing in the answer to the following questions in the comment section? A particular number cubed actually is the same thing multiplied by the same thing multiplied by the same thing. But you're going to look for that number, okay? And then the answer is going to be 125. So what is that number supposed to fill in these boxes? And try this again. 64 is a particular number cubed. So what number is that? Now it's time to talk about cube roots. When we talk about cube roots, just like the square root is the opposite of a square, the cube root is also the opposite of a cube number. Cube roots are usually 3 times smaller than the cube numbers, except for the number 1, which equals the cube root. We use a symbol to represent the cube root, and this is the symbol that we use to represent it. This is the square root symbol, but we'll put a small 3 right at the back here to mean that this is cube root. For example, if I want to express these numbers here in their normal cube root form, I'm going to say that the cube root written as cube root 1. Get that? Cube root 1 is equal to 1 because I have multiplied 1 by itself 2 more times to get the same answer 1. What about this? The cube root 8. It is simply the same thing as 2. How did I know that 2 is the correct answer? 2 is correct because 2 multiplied 2 multiplied 2 is the same thing as 8. So when I was dealing with cubes, 2 cubed is the same thing as 8. So the cube root of 8 is 2. What about the cube root of 27? Simple. The cube root of 27 is 3. This answer is correct because the cube of 3 is the same thing as 27. Or you can say 3 times 3 times 3 give us 27. So we are right to say that the cube root of 27 is 3. Did you see how it works? Okay, since you've gotten the idea and how to differentiate between cube numbers and cube root of a number, Can you find the cube root of these numbers I'm going to show you? Number one is the cube root of 125. You write the answer in the box. Okay, try to post your answer. And what about this one? How would you solve this problem? What is the cube root of 0? Please write your answer here. Kindly post your answer in the comment section. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell to see future updates. Thanks for watching. See you later.